How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Jackie, and I'm glad you are joining me. I thought I would hop on here and just do a little Wip N Chat. I am working on my Christmas canvas for the November and December diamond paint along or craft along. You don't all have to be doing diamond painting. Some people like to do cards and scrapbooking and other crafts. So whatever your crafting is, I hope you're joining me. So welcome to my channel if I didn't say it. If you're new, I was just sitting here doing a little diamond painting and listening off and on to the weather forecasting on Ryan Hall on YouTube of all the storms that are moving across the south, going through areas of Texas and supposed to move in Oklahoma and supposed to move into Arkansas and all down in there. I have family that lives in Arkansas, and I have friends in Oklahoma and Texas and other places where these storms are moving through. So been praying for everyone's safety. And I continue to keep all in my thoughts, and just thought I'd hop on here and just chat a little bit and diamond paint, just it's relaxing when there's stuff going on. Here we're supposed to get some very strong winds from this storm that's moving across. So far, they're not predicting anything other than just 50 to 60 mile an hour winds for the next day or two. So right now, that's the worst that they're predicting for us. Hopefully, that will stay that way. Excuse me. All you can do is be prepared, pray for the best, and prepare for the worst, I guess is the way my thoughts are. My husband is always saying, prepare for the worst. Always be prepared for the worst. Hope for the best. My motto is pray for the best. So, what's everybody doing today? Are you working on anything special? I hope you guys are joining our Christmas craft along. We started it now because everybody's going to have a lot going on this month with Thanksgiving and families, and then next month, with Christmas, you have your shopping, your decorating, all the fun things that you do. And crafting can help us through it, because it can help us sit down for a little bit and just let go of a little bit of the holiday stress that seems to pop in. And really, you guys, I don't quite understand all the stress, because we've always lived with the model, I guess you call it, of if you can afford it, you share it, and if you can't afford it, you say Merry Christmas, say a prayer, and have a good dinner. Nowadays, people make it all about the gifts, how expensive it is, how much money we can spend. Let's try and outdo the next person. Well, my kids know if I got it, I'll share it. And if I ain't, I still love them. And I'll make them a card or give them a card, And that's just what it is. It's not supposed to be all this stress and stuff. It's supposed to be getting together with your family and being thankful for the birth of Jesus, and you know, it's about love, and you know what was sacrificed for us. You know, God gave His only Son so that you and I could celebrate and be here for another day. And so, praise God, you know, not just that we can celebrate, not just that in that way, but celebrate that He gave us life, you know. I'm probably really chopping this up, you guys. This is not something I'm good at, is speech on anything. But I guess the bottom line is, you know, Jesus was born. He grew up. He was crucified on the cross. And that's what we should be thankful for. Not how much stuff is under the tree. I guess that's just the bottom line of it. So, anyway, I hope everybody's doing something fun. I hope you're crafting. I know I said I was going to, well, I will be drawing. So this is turning out to be a really pretty picture here that I'm working on. When I get it all finished, I will be giving you a review on it. I got this from Everyday Deals, and I don't want to do a review until I'm completely finished with it, and then we'll be talking about it. It really wasn't that much either. So, got out this morning, went to breakfast, and had a pretty good morning. Went and bought a few groceries. Wish I would have just came back home and ordered my groceries to be delivered, because spent more money than I planned on. Go figure, I do it every time. Go up and down them aisles, and then you find yourself buying, just to be buying, you know. I mean, you see something and you think, what can I make with that? Or that would make a good side. You know how it goes. And then I always pick up stuff for Hayden that she likes. And I always pick up a little extra so that she has extra stuff to choose from. So, but groceries are getting to be a little bit expensive nowadays. And it's not so aggravating that they're going up in price. I think the aggravating part is I do a lot of my shopping at Walmart. And a lot of times I'll go in there and I'll pick up something thinking I'm giving one price for it. And when I get home, I've gave something, it's more expensive than what the little tag said. And I'm not one to go down through the aisles and take pictures of everything, but nowadays it pays to be extra cautious. Sorry, you guys, my sinuses are horrible. The allergies are just really bad here because we've got warm weather still hanging on, and yeah, it's causing all of my allergies to act. It's crazy. So, they the wind being as high as it's supposed to be is going to cause some pretty big waves out on the lake. So when we pick up Hayden tomorrow, we may go by and see the lake and see how active it is. So, probably be some really huge waves. It can be very pretty, but deadly. It was about 65 degrees here today. Or might have been even a little warmer than that, but it's pretty warm. So I hope you guys check in at our Facebook and join our Facebook group, and I hope you'll take a minute and post your pictures or your cards, whatever you're doing. Take a minute and post in the group. Even leave me a link to what you're working on. I plan on doing a giveaway for Christmas. Don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I plan on doing something. Also, I'll be celebrating 6 years, if I'm not mistaken, 6 years in YouTube, having my own video channel, actually posting videos, and my birthday. My birthday is next month, and on the 14th, so I'll be celebrating that. Whoa, the voice went down. I'll be celebrating that also. Usually have some kind of challenge going on for my birthday, and this year I decided to just do a craft along with me for Christmas. So, haven't decided too much yet about it. I will go into more detail when I come up with exactly what I plan, but I will be doing a giveaway. So, I hope you'll join me in celebrating 6 years in YouTube, and I will be turning 69 this year. Yep, the big 6'9". I love it, you guys. I'm so happy. Getting older doesn't bother me. I'm thankful that God's gave me another year. So why would I complain? And so I'm getting closer to going home to be with Him. Well, I could be getting closer to going home with Him when I wake up of a morning, every day of the year, every day of the week. You know, you're not promised tomorrow, you know, so I'm thankful for my birthdays. There's so many people that never see my age. So I ain't got nothing to complain about. So I hope you will join me in celebrating. If you want to send me a card, that would be awesome. I love getting birthday cards, especially ones that you make yourself. But you don't have to send me a birthday card. Just craft with me, and we'll have fun crafting together. So, Marsha's birthday is in December, I believe. and so is Linda Fine. So I think Linda's, I think I get it right. I think Marcia said hers is in December. I need to check because I know she sent me the link, and I mean sent me the date, and I know that I locked it into my phone so I wouldn't forget it. So I just need to look in my phone, and of course I'm using it for videotaping, so it's kind of hard to look. But her birthday's coming up. My birthday's coming up. Linda Fine's birthday's coming up. How many of you guys have birthdays in November and December? At one time, I used to want to try and keep track of everybody's birthday and send out cards, and I just wasn't any good at it. There was just so many, and so at that time I was working too. And I just could not keep my mind wrapped around it, you guys. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll remember and send out. I have trouble just sending out birthday cards to my family, to be honest. My kids' birthdays, half the time, I do send cards, but half the time they get them after their birthdays. It seems like I'm never on time. I want to send out thank you cards because all of the beautiful things that I get from my friends, and doggone it, I'm not good at that either. So when I say thank you on my channel, you know, that kind of covers everything. But I know I'm trying to get some thank you cards and do more of it. I'm just still not the greatest at it. So just bear with me. And one of these days, I'll get it right. So, anyway, I know we're out where Linda lives. They're having some pretty bad storms and stuff. So, I've been praying, you know, for her safety and all the families and friends. And I thought, you know, I would just come in here and diamond paint a little bit. Got a PR package in the mail today, which I will be sharing with you guys. So watch for that. Should be in the next video or two. Should have seen the drawing for October if you're watching this, because I should have drew the name by now for the October giveaway. Got another giveaway coming for November and December, and part of that is going to be, like I said, celebrating my birthday and my time in making videos on YouTube. The only rules that I ever have for my challenges is that you just need to be subscribed to my channel and just watch for when I post, for you to be able to let me know that you're interested, or put in the secret word, because I'm never sure how I'm going to do it until I just do it. So I hope you'll just keep on joining me. If I didn't welcome you to my channel, welcome if you're new. Glad you're joining me, and if you've been with me, welcome back, and welcome. And thank you for supporting my channel. And I'm having some problems staying on a subject. Seems like my mind just goes everywhere, and seems like I'm just talking everywhere here lately, not staying on any one subject for whatever reason. So I think part of my problem today is yesterday I had a really bad day. I was not feeling good at all. I didn't even go with my husband when he took Hayden home because I didn't feel like getting out. And today I had to get out, and well, I needed to get out. Didn't have to, but I needed to get out of the house and go pick up a few groceries, and wanted to get out and just, see if it would make me feel better. And I have felt like I've had a fever today, a little bit. Not bad, just maybe just a little bit of a low grade. Suffering from a tummy ache mostly, so I don't know if I got a hold of some gluten by cross-contamination. I don't live in a gluten-free home. Hayden and my husband both, they have gluten. And even though I try to make sure the counters are wiped down and everything before I fix my food, sometimes it's impossible to avoid complete gluten-free. It's just impossible. There's no way to live gluten-free in a home where there's people who eat gluten. There's no way. The only way to live in a gluten-free home is if everybody that comes in your home is gluten-free. Well, that ain't happening, especially with my Hayden. Hayden eats pizza and garlic bread. That's her main food. That and chicken strips that are fried are air-baked. It's that's her menus. I don't mind. I just have to work at it, and sometimes I don't do the best maybe at getting things wiped down. So I don't know if it was that caused me to have such bad stomach cramps yesterday, because I found when I had stomach cramps before, it was the gluten that was giving them to me. And so it is possible that's what I got a hold of. As much as I hate the idea of it. So, This is so pretty. I hope y'all can see okay. Trying to keep y'all keep y'all in frame to where you can see what I'm doing. But I have this diamond painting. I have the rest of my 6-pack of Christmas diamond paintings that I plan on doing. I still got to box them up. I think I may have kitted up. I think I might have kitted up 1 or 2 of them. Can't remember. And I have a snowman in with my stuff, I think, if I didn't do them all. So I shouldn't have to order anything. I should be took care of as far as my Christmas diamond paintings. I do have an Amazon order to share with you guys that I purchased, and I'm probably going to do that in the next video, or at the end of this one. I don't know. Anyway, probably in the next video, so I can show you something I ordered for framing I thought maybe y'all might like to see it, so that it might be something you might be interested in. So, thought I'd share it. My chair has, it goes down, and I started out way up high. Now I'm way down low. So I got to get up and pump my chair up because I'm way too low for diamond painting. It has a bad gasket, my son says, and that's what makes it, the air go out of it. And I guess there's no way of fixing it. That's my understanding. There's no way of fixing the gasket, which is a bummer, because it's a nice chair. Let's see, number 15 is a blue. It's a really nice chair. It was a gift, so I'm not complaining. At least I'm up. I just, you know, it's not a big deal if I have to get up and just raise it up in the air and set back down. If nothing else, it gives me exercise. Getting up and down is not a bad thing. Isn't that pretty? Look at all the prettiness. I mean, the details are really nice. This shows up so nice. Even looking on camera, it shows up really nice. And then just looking at it itself is nice. I will probably finish this. Probably over the weekend. Because with Hayden here, all I do is diamond paint and take care of her. Because I usually get my house cleaned up early in the morning. And after that, I just diamond paint. I also am doing a little bit of crocheting. So, I got that going on. That's what I was doing before I came in here to diamond paint. I was crocheting. And when I finish for the evening, when I get tired, which I don't think I ever get tired of diamond painting. But if I decide that I want to go watch TV, because I don't have TV in my craft room, then I'll sit and diamond paint for a little while. And, you know, I'll sit and crochet. I'll sit and crochet while I watch TV. And I know I said diamond paint, didn't I? Anyway. I can crochet and watch TV, and when I'm tired of crocheting, I can come in here and diamond paint. So it kind of breaks it up for me. When I'm talking to Stacy, I can do either one, just depending on what's going on at the time. So, I was talking to Cindy. She was telling me about the quilts that she makes, and it made me think of the quilts that when I was growing up, Mom used to make all of our bedding. She would make the quilt tops. She'd sew them by hand, because back then she didn't have a sewing machine. And I can remember when she did get one, it was one of those foot pedal ones where you'd pump it and make it go. You pump the foot pedal. Not like the ones now where you just mash it, or the buttons. Anyway, if you grew up in the 60s and 50s, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the old ones. But she used to make the quilt tops, and then she would get everything together, the padding and all that, and then everybody would get down in the floor and they would tie them together. She would run the strings and cut the strings at the length they needed to be, and then we all tied them. And then you had these little strings that would stick up and make like a, kind of like a pretty decoration. So, Mom used to make some really pretty quilts. She'd use, any clothes that we outgrew got used in quilts. When we couldn't wear them anymore, or they got too many holes in them to be wearing, Mom would cut them up to make quilts. Those things were warm as could be. I remember she used to make wool quilts too, but I was allergic to wool, so I couldn't sleep under it. I still can't wear wool sweaters, even though they're so warm. But nope, can't do it. Drop that right on here, just perfect to pop them right off. Come on. I'll just pick them up and move them over here. But how many of you guys, I know, I can almost bet you Linda's mom made their quilts. Linda Fine, probably most of you guys can remember your moms making quilts, especially if you're close to my age or a few years younger, because back then that's just the way they did it. So leave me a comment. What quilt did your mother make or you make that held the most memories? I'm sure there's got to be one. I think mine is going to have to be the most modern one. My granddaughter, when we were going through everything with Stacy, my granddaughter, my son's oldest daughter, Caitlin, she brought my mother's dresses home with her after my mom passed away. She come here to help me go through Mom's stuff. And she took Mom's dresses home with her, and she made me a quilt. And she finished it and gave it to me for Christmas, the year Stacy had her liver transplant. So that one will always hold the most memories for me, because not only did my granddaughter make it, but it was during a time when it was something special that I needed. You know, my daughter was going through not knowing whether we were going to lose her or not. And it was just an all-around special gift. And so I keep it on my bed in the wintertime. So it's on my bed now. When the weather warms, I will pack it away for winter time again. So right now I'm enjoying it, snuggling under it at night and enjoying the warmth. She did a fantastic job on it. So, and then one that I remember from my mother is one that she made out of blue jeans. She always took Daddy and the boys' overalls and blue jeans, and she sewed them into quilts. And I remember those because They had the pockets and all that on them. It was cool. So, I've made a couple of quilts. I made a baby quilt for my youngest daughter that she still carries and still has it. Not she don't carry it around, but she still has it. That she lays it on her bed. She sleeps under her pillow. Sorry, y'all. She sleeps with it still. So that's pretty neat, you know, to know that you have that effect. You know, something that you put time into, and you know, it's got to be loved, or people wouldn't hang on to it. I have put new quilt tops on it several times over the years. Every time it needs a new quilt top from her washing it, she'll tell me it needs a new coat, and her and I'll pick up material and we'll put a new coat on it. So probably got 100 layers to it by now. I remember I used to sit in the office chair in the bedroom. I'd lay her quilt out on my bed, and I would stitch around it at night. I didn't hold it. I'd spread it out on the bed so I could work on it. And I would just go from one side to the other and just roll around sewing it. It was neat. I crocheted everybody else's blankets. For some reason, I was just in a mood to sew a quilt. Didn't know that it would be around still. So, well, you guys, I'm at 38 minutes, and I know I'm not going to be able to finish this square because it's a big one. I still have from here to here. So I know I'm not going to be able to finish it. So please remember to pray for everybody in our prayer book. And hop on, leave me a comment. Tell me your memories about your favorite quilt. If you helped your mother make quilts, or made one yourself, or even if you were gifted one, I would love to hear about it. Let me know what Christmas craft you're working on. Are you joining the group for the giveaway? I need to know that. If you are, you need to post what you're working on. I don't care what it is, as long as it's something. It can be a fall picture, Christmas picture. It can be cards. It can be scrapbooking. I don't care. Just whatever you like to craft. But let me know what you're crafting. Join our group. Post it in the group. If you don't have a Facebook, email me a picture and I'll put it up for you. I will be glad to. Stacy will post it for you too, and so will Linda Fine. So any three of us would be happy to post in our group for you, but we would love for you to join us. It's a private group, so just click on the link below and it'll take you to it. It's in the description below. We would love to have you part of it. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I hope you'll come back again. I hope you'll share the video, and I hope you'll subscribe and become a part of my channel, part of my family. My channel is for making friends. I'm not in it for the money. So if there's ever any advertisements that has to do with money on my channel, I'm not getting any benefits from it. So, and it's not me. It would have to be YouTube. As right now, I don't plan on ever monetizing. Never have. I've always wanted to do it for fun, for meeting friends that like to do what I like to do and like to just visit. That's my goal. I plan on doing another live, just trying to work out a time when Stacy will have some free time so she can help me with comments. And so I will post as soon as I decide when I'm going to do it. I will put a post up. Keep an eye on the community post, because I will post it in our community post on my channel. So keep an eye on that. What else? What else? I want to make sure I don't forget anything, so let me think for a second. Keep all the people that are in the way of these storms that are moving through, keep them in your prayers and in your thoughts for protection. And I think that's it, y'all. Don't forget to pray for me, and I'll pray for you. Pray for our prayer list. I haven't had any news on anything that I can remember, or I would have posted it. But if I do hear anything, I'll let you know. So far, April's still doing okay. I'm not sure how John's doing. Last I heard, he was back in the hospital. If I hear an update on anybody, I'll let y'all know. And have a blessed weekend. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. So don't forget to smile. Be kind to those you meet. Kindness goes a long way. And I'll catch you later. Bye, y'all.